Hey, this is Grant Black. I'm Grant Black. This is Irrelevant News. Let's get started. So this story is kid cop gets arrested for impersonating a cop again. So that title doesn't tell the entire story. When he was 14, he got arrested for pretending to be a cop. And it says here that he was so convincing that he was assigned a radio and went on patrol with a real officer. So he was 14 and they were like, oh, you must be a cop. Here's a radio. Went on a patrol with somebody else who looked at him and was like, seems like a real cop to me. And they just went on patrol while he was 14. Now, this time he was accused of being pretending to be a Chicago police sergeant, not even just officer, sergeant, on the 14th, 27th, and 3rd. So 3 different times. Now that sounds like the entire story, but it's not. At 19, he was arrested for trying to buy police equipment. At 21, he was stopped while police were trying to investigate a shots fired call, and he was wearing a protective vest, a police duty belt. He had a scanner, a BB gun, and a stun gun in his possession. And for those, he was sentenced 18 months for those 2 times. So, is this 4? This is the 4th time? Because that was when he was 14, 19, 21, and whatever he is now. He should have just been a cop. It would have been a lot easier. This person really wanted to be a police officer, and for some reason he never just went through the police academy. I don't know. An easier sentence might be to just send him to the police academy. Some people just know what they want to be, and he doesn't care who's gonna stop him or how to do it correctly. Now for this next story, I'm gonna rename it. The original name for this thing is Butt Plug Bandit is given a suspended sentence. Now, I can see why they would call it that because it's funny, Butt Plug Bandit. So what is this story? This story is this person stole somebody's credit card. And what do you do with the credit card? You go to the sex store. Now, this person, he had goals. And unlike the title, it wasn't for a butt plug. He did not buy that. The name is funny, but that's not what he did. And also, by the way, this name, the people are calling him. This is the person who wrote the article. The people like in the town are calling him the Butt Plug Bandit. So that's just his name, I guess. Now, the story is that he sold his credit card, goes to the sex store, and he buys a few personal items. These personal items are for one thing and one thing only. Getting bigger. He bought 2 pumps. He bought a manual pump and a automatic pump and the thickening cream. He had a plan, and it wasn't for butt plugs. It was for penis pumps. He is the penis pump perp. That is his name. I don't know why they didn't come up with that. I understand the B for butt plug bandit, but he's clearly the penis pump. I can't even say it now. The penis pump perp, because he had one plan, and it had to do with buying penis pumps with somebody else's credit card, because he was not buying it with his own. He didn't want people to know. He didn't want people to see that on his statement. It's on somebody else's. So let it be known, he's not the butt plug bandit. He's the penis pump perp. So on this one, I learned something new. That in France, you weren't allowed to eat your lunch at your desk. It was a law that employers had to make you pretty much leave to eat lunch. You could not eat lunch at your desk. So now they can. So you might be wondering why. It's because this is literally how they wrote it. They wanted to reflect the importance of food and meals in national culture. So you can't eat at your desk. I'm sorry. That it was until now. Now you can eat at your desk. You can eat your sad, warmed up meals at your desk, just like me. Congratulations. So for this next story, this one's wild. It's so wild, I'm gonna end up just reading it. But the title of this one is Naked Woman Shuts Off Power at Las Vegas Casino. So she was kicked out of her hotel room. Earlier, she was seen walking around nude on different floors and trying to access the employee-only rooms. Then after the power went out, maintenance found her naked in the control chair. She locked herself in the fire control room while nude and shut off the power in the casino and the parking garage. She disconnected wires, damaged equipment, and shut down the power to the facility for about 3 hours. Y'all let a naked woman just end up in the control room? Like nobody was like, hey, maybe put a towel on her, send her to her room or something. She just made her way in there. I mean, all right, I don't know how you lost track of this person because they're like, kind of easy to see. Now, what this story doesn't tell you that she was the distraction. This was Ocean's 11, and she was a distraction. While you were busy looking at her, they were stealing everything. They got everything. You don't even know. She was the distraction, and she got you. This next story is pretty simple. Pair of burglary suspects arrested after deputies follow footprints in the snow. So you went and you burglarized the house and you walked out in the snow and you didn't think about the footprints? You didn't look back and go, oh, we're leaving footprints in the snow. Maybe we could be tracked. I mean, I think part of the weird thing is like, so you burglarized the house, walked off, left the footprints right to where you were. You never went on the road. Did you go straight through the woods to your house? Were you that close by that it was like, all right, I'm only ever going to step in snow? You didn't go on like cement at any point and lose the tracks? So they were just able to just track you down, literally track you down. 4 footprints, just like, oh, found them. They're right here. You probably were still standing in the snow when they found you. Walked right up. Look, you're here. I found you. It's these 2 people. They literally tracked you down. For this story, this one is really a sign of the times. There's this, they're gonna call it an internet craze, but people are watching people study in South Korea. So they are literally going on YouTube and watching somebody study. I guess they're saying it's like having somebody to study with. As a person who didn't study with anybody or study, I can't imagine why you would want to watch somebody study. So sad. This is what it's come to now. I gotta watch you study to make myself be able to study better. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Maybe comment 2 times, 3 times, 4 comments. Do 4 comments right now and then leave.